Okay, so our group is Pixxxels, previously Bananas, now we are Pixxxels. The brief was presented straight away, so we're not going to explain what the brief is. We're just going to shortly say we need to bring comfort, we need to make it social, more interactive, really cheerful, bringing all the people into that canteen, and this was how the space looked like before. We need to make it modern as well.
So, our idea to bring people into the space is to create an interactive community room where everyone can have his personal touch into the room. And we decided to do this with the digital newspaper.
It's actually what we created is every school, previously college, they have a newspaper which they post what's going on in the school, what's the most interesting, like exhibitions which are going on, information about the cooking class, about an art class, information they want to share. So we decided to create that, but in a contemporary, modern way. So we're going to create a whole social space, interactive, and every single student with the personal stamp can bring that information to the wall so everyone can see. It's not going to be boring at any place. So when you want to go to that place, you can always fill up with information, fill up with contemporary news from the school, particularly from this college.
So it's the only place where they can really go and share what is happening around the college, share all the interests they have around the college, talk about what is going on in the college, all the events, all the interesting information going on. And it works. We have interactive table in the room, so where students can really explore this digital space. And whatever they do, they can always send the content into the social wall from the tables. You just hold the hand, the content goes into the wall. And the students can use their phone, their laptop, or anything digital they want to really explore this wall. And we were also asked to create a comfortable and bright space. So we decided to have white definitely in the room, because white is reflecting the light and it brings really light into the space. But we also wanted to have a really inviting and pleasant space. This is why we introduced colors and furniture and a very comfortable seating for the students.
As an addition, the screens which were on the walls, they're going to reflect the light as well, so they're going to even add more light to the room. So it's going to be really light place, it's not going to be dark anymore. From the big windows they have and from the screens on the walls.
So we have areas in this room where people can eat with the touch of the place between the dining area and the chill out area, an area where they can study, where they can chill out, where they can enjoy this film or play with those screens. And we were inspired from the architecture of the New Design Museum to create the layout of the social wall which we created this grid. And another important aspect of the room is the only place in the college where students can really upload their work. Any creative student or any student have a personal work to show, to exhibit to the whole college. This is the place where they can do this. They can just upload the content in the computers, in the tables, and send it to the archives. And a whole wall is displayed with this cover with students' work. So we wanted this room to be really the heart of Lambeth College, where all the work, all the events, everything that's happening in the college is in there. And all the students, they can gather and discuss about the social life of the college. So, and we created this room where this we see as the future of the room, where really the whole room is created from people-generated content. It's all about what the students are putting into the room. The room comes alive because of the students.
It's going to be the only college that have interactive social wall. They can upload their information. We did the research and we didn't see any other university with that kind of social place in the college where all the students can see the information from each other and having a digital newspaper on the wall.
The process we started with was a room that come alive, that sensed you walking into the room, and it was a digital world. And we started with the Pixxxel idea because of the games and the music from the digital side. But the students said to us they couldn't have games in the room because there was a lot of arguments, and they couldn't have music because there was a lot of argument. So the digital, like, visual aspect of the room had to go. But that was our first process, was to go through a live room, and it would have a hydraulic system that when you walk in the room it would come up from underneath you, and the aesthetics of it wasn't pleasing at all. So we changed, but the same concept, the same idea, we just evolved further.
We felt it was very clinical design. It seemed like it was very clinical, like a hospital, showing doors and stuff. It didn't feel like a community and social. It felt like a place you'd go to and want to leave straight away. So that's really cool.
And so also you can see the furniture is coming alive, and the people could bring their adding colors into this white room. I don't know whether it isn't feasible. In this white room it wouldn't be appealing to anyone. So we started to introduce color and change our idea.
You can see that from the timeline if you have a look.
Then we were thinking about an interactive floor. When the person enters the room, we can have that interactive floor and following the colors of the person with different kind of patterns and shapes. And then to build it was really contemporary, like a teapot pattern.
Then we went through many other developments of this idea of light into the space, of interaction with the wall, adding light into the chairs the student walk in, but started now it was going more into a game room rather than a social space. And so we ended up, this is what we ended up with. So with this social space, with this interactive room, and our digital newspaper to make a number of colors from the heart.